Good morning, guys. If you don't know me, my name is Deborah King. There's so much I need to share with you guys. This is my new YouTube channel called Channeling with Debz. Very new. This is only my second video. So I just needed to share something with you. Okay, I just wanted to share a little bit about my story, where I came from, and how I got to become a channeler. It's a long story, so let me start. So in 2009, okay, I began to wake up to what's really happening in this world, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. I woke up to what was really happening in this world and the lies that we've been told, but that's another story in itself. I began to wake up spiritually. I didn't know what was happening to me. I was going through so much turmoil at the time. I even started to have like these really strange feelings and thoughts, unwanted thoughts. You know, that negative chatter that goes on in our head that sometimes we can't control. I was getting a lot of that. And something called to me. I went to this bookstore one day, and what popped out for me was a book which literally, it fell on the ground. And I can't remember the name of the book now, but it was all to do with energy healing. And I thought, this looks really interesting. So I picked it up, had a look through the book, and I thought, yeah, I'll get this. So I bought it, started to read up about energy healing and what energy healing is. And I thought, this is very exciting. And then I came across this lady that did Reiki. And Reiki is energy healing. And I thought, okay, I feel like this is what I should be doing. So I booked the course. I booked Reiki 1, Reiki 2 and Reiki 3, and I did all of the classes. I started to perform Reiki healing on people. I became a Reiki practitioner at the time, and then I became a Reiki master. Now all of this was going on while I was still trying to awaken to my inner being. There was so much inside of me that was trying to come out, and I was trying to understand it all myself, and I just couldn't. I actually felt at one point that I was going crazy. I had all these messages come through. I had all these codes that came through in my mind, popping up in my pineal gland, and I couldn't understand what they were, and there was nobody to talk to back then. And this was 2009 going on to 2012 at the time. I didn't know who to talk to. I thought I was going crazy. During that time, another story is that I left the UK. I sold all my furniture, I rented my house out, and I decided to go off and travel. Okay. Before that, let me just backtrack a little bit. Sorry, there's so much that wants to come out of me right now. Let me just backtrack and just bear with me, please. I really want to share my story because you need to understand who I am. If you subscribe to my channel, then it's only fair that you know a little bit more about me. So anyway, one day I was doing a Reiki healing treatment on a friend who was my neighbor, and within a few minutes I actually fainted. I passed out for like 2 minutes. And when I came through, my son was standing over me and my friend was standing over me, and I didn't know what had happened. It was the most frightening experience that I've ever encountered. But when I came through, the paramedics was also there as well. They couldn't see anything wrong with me. Anyway, to cut a long story short with this one, they put me to bed, and I spent 7 months trying to understand what happened to me. Doctors couldn't figure out why I fainted, but it all started to come to light, because I started to get the feeling that there is more to my life than what I was living at the time. I was working as a finance officer at the time. I was working long hours and then coming home and doing Reiki healing treatments on people. So during this time I realized that, you know what, I don't want to go back to work. That's not my life. That's not what I want to do. I want to concentrate on my Reiki healing. I want to concentrate on my writing because I'm a writer, and I want to travel, and I just want to live freely. That's all I wanted. So during that 7 months I came to the realization that, you know what, there's more to life. I'm going to leave my job and I'm going to leave my home and I'm going to go off and travel. I didn't know how that was going to happen, but I just followed spirit, followed the guidance, and I made it happen, guys. I made it happen, and it was the best decision I ever made. I went off traveling. I met my husband while I was traveling. He wasn't my husband at the time, obviously, but we got married 3 years ago, and this all happened when I left my house and my job and everything. That was 2014, and so much has happened. That was obviously 11 years ago, and so fast forward back to this time, I stopped doing my Reiki healing because I was a little bit worried about fainting again, so I was a bit concerned about that, so I just stopped. It's always been in me. So I also used to meditate as well, a lot, and I kind of stopped meditating as well. I did it on the odd occasions, but then I picked it back up again when I started traveling. I picked it back up again, and recently, last year, everything changed for me. I went back to England. I'm in Jamaica at the moment, as you can see. And I went back to England last year, and sorry, bear with me, let me just get my thoughts. I went back to England, spent 6 months in England, and I started to pick back up my meditations. I started to really go within again and connecting with my inner being, and this is when everything started to happen. I stumbled across a YouTube video. Her name is Courtney. Her YouTube channel is called Divinely Aligned channel, sorry. She changed my entire life. I was driving, I was listening to her while she was talking, and I got so excited because she resonated with what I was going through at that time. It's like spirit guided me towards her video because everything changed for me that day. I listened to what she was talking about, everything resonated with me, and from that moment I haven't stopped listening to her. Over a period of time, I've started to open up my channels. Spirit has started to come through me more. She has a course called 111 Self-Conscious Mastery Course, and I signed up for that a few months ago, and it's changed my life. All of a sudden I started doing light language. Never even heard of light language before. I started using my hands for the light codes, and I didn't understand what I was doing. And in this course we have a community where we can talk to other like-minded individuals, and I put in the chat that I don't know what I'm doing, but I keep moving my fingers about. And somebody said to me, well, you're doing light language, and I'm like, well, what's that? I didn't even know what it was, and it kept happening, and I couldn't understand why. So obviously YouTube being the university of life right now, I went onto YouTube and there was lots of people doing light language, and I also heard that people speak it as well. And then a couple of weeks later I came across another video of these two ladies speaking. I can't remember the name of the channel, but I will put it in below. So they talked about light language, and it's easy to start speaking light language. All you need to do is just start talking and then it will come through. And amazingly, I tried it that night and it started to flow through me like it was natural, and I even started to do the light codes and everything, which was absolutely amazing. And everything is changing for me. I've changed so much. I don't actually recognize myself right now. I'm talking to spirit so much. I have been told that I'm part of the Pleiadian light family, which I have always resonated with. I've even connected to one of my guides, and I will share that on another video, but that's where I am right now. Last night was another mind-blowing experience for me, which I won't share right now. I will share in another video, but this is just a little bit part of my journey that I wanted to share with you. I have so much more to share with you guys, and I hope you're enjoying my channel. It's a very, very new channel, so please bear with me. I'm learning myself, and I want to also guide and help those out there that are kind of on a similar path, because I decided that I just needed to let go. I needed to let go and trying to control every single situation. And once I did this, everything started to flow through me. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this video today. Please like, subscribe, because when you subscribe to my channel, it helps my channel reach more and more people, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to reach as many people as possible, because I know there's people out there that are maybe a little bit lost and they don't know what's happening. I've just gone through so much to get here, and I feel so free right now. I feel so free. So I'm telling you guys today, if you're on a similar path, let go, stop trying to control everything. Just let spirit guide you. Alright guys, I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay, take care. Bye.